Blame game, as we know, is on between AAP and the BJP. Now what we've accessed is an Apex panel letter. Now the letter clearly says that the Apex committee, which was meant for flood control and preparedness, headed by the Delhi Chief Minister, has actually not met in the last 2 years. A compulsory meeting of the Apex committee should have taken place by the end of June and issued a flood control order. Well, this flood control order was, of course, issued, but without the committee ever meeting and without preceding any kind of a preparation. This is the news break that we're getting at this point of time. We all know that rains and a possible flood is an annual feature in the national capital, given the infrastructure, the space, especially in those areas very close to a Yamuna, will actually be very vulnerable to these kind of floods. What we've now got is very damning. Payal is now joining us. Yes, Payal.
What we're given to understand by our sources in the BJP who have, put out this letter in the public, they basically say that the Apex Committee Pallavi, which is meant for flood control and preparedness, which is in fact headed by the Chief Minister of Delhi, has not met in the last 2 years. The meeting should have taken place at least, at the end of June, to assess the flood situation. That's not really happened. So it's yet another allegation that you see between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party-led government here. And the operation is detailed in terms of monitoring the dangerous levels, the flashing warnings. All of these things should have come, but that's not really happened. So that's where it says that despite the third stage of a warning reaching, Delhi had not been prepared for the upcoming flood. So it's yet another face-off, yet another sort of allegation between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party here.
Now, Payal, the fact that, we know there's likely to be heavy rainfall, there are those weather predictions which were made, and the committee not meeting for the last 2 years. Are you picking up anything from the state BJP unit as well? That did they actually kind of mention this to the Delhi Chief Minister at some point of time or through the LG's office, that this is a huge faux pas on their part?
Well, absolutely. I'm sure the Delhi BJP and various levels of the BJP would have raised this particular issue. Pallavi, in the past, you've seen how at the NDMC meeting, Kuljit Chahal has been at war of words with the Aam Aadmi Party government as well. So, the BJP is not going to shy as far as this issue is concerned, because this is a technical issue. This is a committee which was set up to, in fact, investigate, prepare, for the situation which is coming up in the months ahead. But if that meeting has not really happened and the proof is there and the letter that the BJP has been has put out is there, then there is a lot of questions that the Aam Aadmi Party government will have to answer. That's what the BJP sources are saying.
And while we await some kind of a response really coming in from the Aam Aadmi Party or from the Delhi government as well, but, I saw the tweet which came in from the Assam CM also saying that you don't do politics over floods because this is something which geography has got nothing to do with. You think BJP at a time when it's trying to make inroads into Delhi space as well will actually talk about what they call the mismanagement by the Delhi administration, Delhi government rather, I would say, as far as handling of these floods is concerned?
Well, the BJP will raise it at various levels as well. You saw a press conference happening yesterday, by the central BJP unit, where you had this issue being discussed. Today, in fact, Virendra Sachdeva, who is the president of Delhi, he's also held a press conference on this particular issue as well. The BJP is not going to let go of this opportunity. Because, the nature and this nature's wrath, Pallavi, you've covered enough of disasters to know that it does not discriminate between the poor and the rich, does not discriminate geographically as well. But, at this point in time, when the Aam Aadmi Party should really be, working on the welfare of the people, many in the BJP allege that they're only busy in understanding how they can stitch the opposition partnership. So that's what the misplaced priorities of the Aam Aadmi Party is what the BJP has constantly been alleging ever since Arvind Kejriwal has come to power in the national capital.
All right, Payal, thank you.